Hello. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Gonna get started very soon. Actually, gonna start it a little bit earlier. It is the last day of August, so hopefully we can wrap up the month strong. Overall, we are having a pretty strong month. Thanks for all the follows, and gonna get started with the session. Good luck to us. Not sure how long we'll be playing today, but probably around maybe like 90 minutes, depending on how things goes. I am very tired today because it is the last month of the it is the last day of the month, so I was pretty busy with my business also. Did 3 cars today. Yeah, but gonna still not gonna get slacked out. Still gonna stream, keeping the promise that, you know, that I agreed to stream every day, Monday to Friday, based on, you know, the schedule. Just shouldn't change just because I'm a little bit tired today. Just the way I look at it. Flop a boat here. Not exactly sure what we should be doing. Just maybe like a tiny bet. Flush gets there on the turn. I think we go for a check raise. I don't think we can get 3 street value here. That is a pretty scary card for him, but we're gonna like almost pot it. Hopefully he has an ace. Unfortunately he doesn't, so he probably peeled the flop with like pocket 8s, pocket 9s or something like that. Unfortunately, but I just didn't see another way to get any more money from him. Just very unlikely. Flop top 2 here against our friend. Definitely going for a check raise. Oopsie. Turn shouldn't change much. He could have like aces and kings here, maybe like ace jack. Just gonna bet for value. And we are jamming this river, I think. Just to get value from like aces and kings. Hopefully he doesn't have queen jack, that would really suck, but nothing we can do. Oh my god, he turned a straight. Oh, that's unfortunate. So he got a check raise on the flop with gut shot? Was it how it is? And then actually get there on the turn? That's a sign of running good. Yeah, so he called a huge check raise on the flop with the gut shot. And then actually get there, hit the miracle 4-outers. I just want to confirm it, because I don't think that was anything else. Don't think we did anything wrong there, it's just that he got lucky, but nothing we can do. So he does have a double gutter on the flop, and then decided to go check. I guess that's understandable with the double gutter. And he get there on the turn, unfortunately. Nice hand. Nothing really to talk about there. The reason why we just jammed, because we were never folding there. If he has like anything, like maybe like aces and kings, potentially can call. Probably not, but we're just never folding there, so I don't see a reason to just, you know, bet small. And then gets jammed on and we still have to call. Might as well just put maximum pressure. 100% okay with it. It's just unlucky that, you know, he gets there on the turn. That's fine. kind of like a shitty start of the session, but hopefully we can turn it around. Just one buy-in, which is like absolutely nothing. This guy has to be a recreational player. We are betting this flop, betting this turn after flop when check. Small c-bet on the flop. Gonna barrel this turn a little bigger. Three betting with ace jack suited under the gun +1. Flop a gutter, we're just gonna go for a small c-bet. Here we flop a flush. Against two player on this flop, we're not gonna bluff. And just gonna give up on this turn. Don't see any reason to bluff there. Could we check that there on the flop, on the turn? Yes, I think we can, but we are also losing value against aces. Aces and kings. So, can't really be result orientated because we lost the pot and then all of a sudden we felt like we made a mistake. Just because we lost it doesn't mean that we made a mistake, because we could be losing value there if we just like check the turn. Checking back, expect to be chopped. Yeah. Pretty good flop for aces, especially against under the gun racer. Start with the small c-bet. Since we blocked the ace of spades, we don't really worry about too much here. Unless he has specifically pocket 10, then we are just destined to lose our stack. So we are just gonna barrel this turn and then get it in on the river. Pretty good flop for aces, pretty good turn. Unless you have specifically pocket 10s, then there's nothing we can do. Never folding here. If he calls here, he probably have to call a jam. He might just jam himself if he had like jacks or queens or something like that. Not sure about nines. Pocket nines probably fold. I'll go 3-bet with 7-9 suited. A little bit loose, but it's okay against a good, decent regular. Facing 4-bet. I do expect him to 4-bet quite often here in those positions. But 7-9 suited is like bottom of our range, so it's better to just give up. On this flop, we're gonna check out once. That is a bad turn. Just gonna 3-bet with queens in position. I mean, in the blinds. I guess a relatively loose player. Opening 70%. Definitely gonna jam against this player. He did use a mid 4-bet, which is kind of confusing. Not exactly sure what he's trying to do, but we are jamming. It's kind of like a weird turn. Here we are using a larger c-bet. And here, facing this donk bet on the turn, I feel like he has like aces up more often than he's almost never bluffing here. I'm gonna overpot this turn. Just gonna fold. It's pretty easy fold. It's not the hardest. It's almost never bluffing there. If he is, he's crazy, but I know he's not, so. Flop a flush draw. Probably gonna check call. Check raising is okay as well. Against this player, we probably just check call. He checked. We're gonna lead the turn. 3-betting ace 10, and we are gonna bluff this river. Unfortunately, we got called by a deuce. That is kind of weird. I don't know what he was thinking, but whatever. I guess he put us on exact what we had. Still kind of light though. Tons of non-believers, which is fine. When we have hands, then they're just gonna pay us off like crazy. So. Not gonna complain that our bluff gets called. Ever. 3-betting with king queen off. Small blind versus bottom open. Pretty standard. And gonna see like. Yeah, it's a snap call with like ace deuce. I know that guy had a fish tag, but I didn't expect him to like snap call with like bottom pair. It's like that's very loose. Here we are gonna start with the check. We'll check with like a lot of aces, kings. This is a pretty good flop for queens. Start with the small c-bet, and we are gonna bet this turn. Gets called. Do we barrel this river? I think we go for it. Here on this turn, we are definitely gonna use our blocker bet. Here we do this with aces and kings as well. So it's like we do it at a pretty decent frequency. So we're polarizing our betting range. It's either aces or kings or ace king, which is complete air, like ace high. He probably have something like pocket tens, like maybe 10-9 suited or something, and we do just take it down. That's good. Like when you barrel against like a good regular, like they give you more respect, and then they know how to fold hands versus like the guy like this guy who just like snap call bottom pair, turn river, after flop when check check. As original razor. Here, probably putting a call 4 here. Don't really want to just call. Just putting a call 4. This guy, his range is like unknown, so we'll find out. Guess he had nothing. Because he was 3-bet, even though he was 3-betting against under the gun open, but his sizing was like really weak, like only 3x. So he could be doing that with like from what I heard from my friend, I think they play relatively similar in terms of how hard the game is, how tough are the regulars. I think they're pretty similar. versus blind, just gonna open. Pocket aces under the gun. I'm not getting 3-bet often today. That means the pool is generally a little weaker. Against a stronger pool, we should be getting 3-bet quite often. Flop top set. We blocked top of the range so hard, so not exactly sure what kind of sizing we use. His small blind calling range should be relatively strong, so just start with the small c-bet. I actually don't think he connect with this board that well, since he cold calling small blind. Turn a bolt. Hopefully he has a 7, but I don't think so. We're gonna bet like pretty small here. Hopefully he goes crazy. Let's go like almost like 1/3. He does call again on the river. I feel like we just go for value. Just gonna go for value, like 22. Since we block like ace so hard, I'm not even sure like what he's gonna call us with. Especially with the action he went. Hopefully he had like a bolt or 7 and then check raise this river. He does just fold, but I think we make maximum money on that hands. I just don't see that he has anything remotely close. Small c-bet here. On this turn we are betting. Pretty good turn unless he has 6-5, which I don't think so. I'm gonna just barrel this turn and then get it in on the river. On that river we are shoving. Expecting to call with ace jack. King jack he probably fold, and he probably should fold king jack. Flop trips, small c-bet. I think against this guy we are just gonna bet because he's like really passive. On this flop we are gonna raise a little bit. We are 3-betting here. Just gonna bump it to like 20. And here we just gonna bet. He might have like a flush draw here, he might call. Here we flop top pair. On this board, I think we're still gonna use the smaller sizing, even though he could have like some open-ended straight draw. But we can always react when a dangerous turn come. Pocket aces again. We have tons of aces today. Hopefully we can get some action this time and then play a big pots. Not sure if like we're running good or bad because we did flop top 2 and check raise the flop and then double gutter call us and then get there on the turn. So that's unfortunate, but like every other hand until then have been pretty decent, I'll say. 3-betting with aces, and here we are check calling. Using a half bet size. Against this player, I guess we can go for a flat here actually. Especially with so many people with a high 3-bet percentage. I feel like flatting is pretty good here. So if somebody 3-bet, we can see like the under the gun action. Especially he raised only 8% of the time. So I guess he has to like have some sort of premium hands. Here we are just gonna bet for value when the spades get there. Just chop. Mike McCon, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? On this flop, we are actually gonna go for a raise. Against this sizing, gonna go for a raise. We had 2 overcards and backdoor flush draw. It's gonna put a lot of pressure on him. We have another aces here. This is not the greatest turn, but it's like we have those kind of cards more than he does, so I guess we can barrel. Not exactly sure it's gonna fold like pocket jacks though. Probably not. Just checking back, I feel it's probably safer. We can still have some best hand here as well. I'm just gonna fold here. 4 betting is an option sometimes, but we do chop chop. That's not the worst result. Checking back on Jack 6 board. If he like if he doesn't have a pair on the flop, he's pretty much drawing dead or drawing to runner. Just gonna call here and then call down on the river. Against this sizing, I guess we can make a case for raising, but not exactly sure what hand's gonna call us. On this turn, we are gonna just give up. I don't see a reason to go crazy. Small c-bet on this flop. Longing 0307, thanks for follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you doing today? On this flop, we are just check folding, and here we are just gonna give up. It's fine to just give up. Like it doesn't. It's okay, man. It's okay to just give up on a pot. Like it's not gonna hurt or anything. Can't always fight for every pot. We just took a 2-down c-bet with the ace king high. That's always nice. Here we flop ace high flush draw. Here we flop middle pair. Gonna start with the check actually. Facing a donk bet, we definitely gonna put in a raise. Checking the turn. This turn is not the best because he had tons of jack when he donk bet and then like call a raise. He does donk bet again. I feel like he has a jack almost like all the time here, so we are only drawing to our flush. Problem is, are we gonna get value if we hit our flush? Against a player like this, like we have no history whatsoever. I'll say just give it to him. It's fine. Here 10-9 suited, we can put in a 3-bet. We can call, but like we might get squeezed super hard. Calling is actually not the worst here. Under the gun, facing 3-bet, we're just gonna fold. We do flop top pair, losing to jacks plus ace 10, king 10. When they check to us, we probably have the best hand, so gonna go for a pretty large bet. Here we can go for 3-bet, we can go for call, probably go for call here. Frequency should be close to 50-50 for me. Check raised on this board, it's like, what do you have here? Gonna check raise here. Just in case he can have like some king jack, king 10. Facing a check raise, this is kind of weird. Ace on the turn, I don't think it's gonna call with like, he might have ace king, but we're just gonna use the blocker bet. High pot, and here we are, it's pretty close. He can have like a flush draw, overcard and flush draw, but we're like flipping against that, so just gonna fold. So the best scenario we can hope for is a flip against a overcard and flush draw. So folding is probably better, and this is one of the worst river because he can have tons of king jack in his range. So we're just gonna check, and then if he bet, we are folding. I don't think he has ace king, but more like king jack here. It's unfortunate wrong now, but what can we do? We don't control the car. Only beating king 10 here. When he bet 40, it's like very easy fold. He almost always has it in that spot, facing our check raise action on the flop, and then like bet the turn. Like he almost always has it there. He could actually have ace king there sometimes as well. But definitely King Jack plus. That's just a terrible river. I guess he could have like saved us money if he had Ace King. Because if the river is like a brick, we are gonna check call. Do you use Poker Tracker or Hold'em Manager? I use Poker Tracker. I think they're the same. I coach a bunch of people using Hold'em Manager. Has like absolutely no problem with it. This guy limps. Interesting. Just gonna isolate him. Here, Ace King flop. This is not the greatest flop for Ace King, but we're still gonna go for a small c-bet. And here we are check raising that. Now try to bet for value again, and then maybe check. Well, checking isn't too bad here actually. Now try to bet for value again, and then maybe check. Well, checking isn't too bad here actually. On this, diamond gets there. I guess we check. We can jam. I guess we jam. If he has a diamond, like ace of diamond, we are obviously drawing dead. But I don't think we can fold when the pot's like 200 already. Hopefully he doesn't snap call. And he doesn't. That means we have the best hand. And we are checking this river. So when somebody who's like seems very passive pre-flop and then all of a sudden start betting turn and river, we are checking this river. We unblock ace of hearts, so that's kind of like bad, but we're just gonna fold here. When somebody like so passive start betting, it just when he bet here on the river, I actually think we are losing. But the sizing makes it very, very. I guess you can have like pocket jacks here. I'm not sure if we can fold to like a $60. We just have to be. I think so, but I don't see him betting with worse though. I don't like this call at all. I don't like I don't like the call, but I think frequency wise we have to call, especially the sizes he uses. But we unblock ace of hearts, so it's just like when we bet the flop at the turn, like what could he be calling with, right? If he had a size like raising somewhere, I guess we fold actually. It's pretty close. Let's see. Just gonna go for a fold. I just don't see him like bluffing that river with worse, or like betting there with worse. If he bets with queens there, he's like pretty bad, but I don't think he's that bad. I mean, he has to have it there in order to bet the river. I mean, he needs to like have at least jacks there to bet. Most likely he flushes though. If he bets there with like a queen, like pocket queens or pocket kings, then he's pretty bad. But like I don't think he's that bad, so that's why we folded. I just don't think we're good there. It's funny, but I don't think we're good there like 20% of the time. I think we're like crushed there almost like 95% of the time when he bets. River a straight. Just gonna bet for value. Hopefully he has like a queen. King jack. Not folding to that sizing. Not folding blind versus blind. So when he bet that sizing, I just feel like we are probably be more often than 80%. I feel like we'll probably crush there like, I'll say like 90%, 95%. I mean, of course, like Still some frequency he could be bluffing there, but like frequency is like extremely very small. Very small frequency he will be bluffing there. Here this turn we're only losing to ace jack. When he called the flop, I'm a little bit confused, so just gonna check. Easy call. He was drawing dead. I don't know what he was doing, but good for us. That's why like checking that turn is probably better, because like we blocked the top of the range so hard, like with pocket kings there. Like he's just very unlikely to have a king there, so I don't know what he was calling on the flop. Maybe like ace queen or like queen jack or something. But with that hand, like if we barrel the turn, they're most likely just gonna fold. If we check it to them, since they do have second pair and then they have like some open-ended straight draw, maybe like a gacha, they might try to do something crazy, which is what happened there, which is good for us. String's lagging again. Are you serious? I'm actually gonna restart, and then I'll turn off Facebook and YouTube, and then you guys tell me if it's better. Let me restart real quick. After the pocket eight. Here we're just gonna barrel the river, get 3 streets of value. Let me restart. I think multi-string is the problem here. Maybe like the other platform are like lagging. You guys tell me. If you guys are lagging, then I'll restart, and then I'll only put it on on Twitch, so it should be a little better. On this board, we are just gonna call against an under the gun raiser. Pick up a gut shot. Gonna go for a bet actually. We do get there on the river, so just gonna barrel like maybe like 42. We do suck out pocket aces, that's always nice. King queen off under the gun. I don't know what it is about the lag, because before I never had any issue. Maybe it's Spectron just acting up. I might just switch to fiber very soon. Definitely one of the option, because Spectron has been like pretty laggy recently. Facing 4 back king queen offsuit is pretty easy. Gonna just c-bet small here, and we're calling with pocket tens, and can flop a set on 2 hard board. Just gonna bet the turn. Just gonna call here. Oh, he flopped the nuts, so he could have got our entire stack, so we feel lucky to just lose that amount there. That was actually really good. We only lost like 75 bucks, while we should have lost our entire stack if he played correctly. But yeah, so I'm not gonna complain. Pretty happy with the result. I'm thinking about just like not streaming on YouTube and Facebook at all because like it just doesn't generate any viewers and using a lot of bandwidth, so we'll see. Yeah, I'm just not buying it. I mean, if you bluff, good bluff, man. I don't think he was bluffing there, but whatever. He can say whatever he wants, but if it was a bluff, then it was a bad bluff. So good for him. It's whatever. I don't believe he was bluffing, but if he was, then good for him. Delete boxes? What does that mean? Just gonna go for a small c-bet here on this board. Live? Anything? Like just based on my experience, like if you don't see the car and then people tell you they bluff you or they had it, it's like I just don't believe it. Regardless they have it or not, like it doesn't matter to me. Facing this jam, I think we fold nice. And we are gonna bet again here. Just to protect a lot of like overcards and gut shot, open-ended and gut shot, open-ended and overcards. That's a very bad river. It's almost like the worst river. We probably lose. Oh, we win. Unbelievable. Yeah, so like you guys might be having this problem like too. Rather, it doesn't matter if it's against your friend, your buddy, or like random strangers. Rather, it's like people always lie, especially poker players. I don't know why they do. Like I would never lie, but it is whatever. On this river, I don't think we can bluff with the king on the river. It just hit his range way too hard. We're betting we're only wrapping like 9, and then we do end up chopping, which is good. I know, man. But it's, I mean, it's okay, like, you know, if you like, just keep the money. Don't really care. But like, it means absolutely nothing when you like don't show the card and be like, hey man, I bluff you, or I have the nuts, you know? Doesn't matter. If I made a fold and then it was a good fold and then you told me you had the nuts, then it wouldn't change me anything. Like, it wouldn't make me feel better. And then if I fold and then you told me that you were bluffing, then his 3-bet is very strong, so that makes our 4-bet even stronger. Unfortunately he calls, but we have like one of the best flop for our hand, so we're just gonna go for a small c-bet here. And here we are going for a check. And here on the turn we are just gonna use a smaller bet. Check calling on this flop. And check calling again. Easy call. I don't know what he was doing. We had the ace of hearts. We had the nuts there. Like, check raise and get it in. I feel like we're losing value against like jacks, or even pocket tens, or even pocket nines. Jamming the river. Good thing we didn't get snap call. That means we have the best hand. That was a really good river, because if you had like 2 pair there, like we just sucked out. And obviously it was a very clean river, so it was just a good run out for us, our aces there. Yeah, it's always a friendly game between friends, but like if I bluff you there, I wouldn't say a word. And then if I had like, if you made a good laydown, I wouldn't say anything.